Great to have you with us. Let's bring in the quarterback of the Miami Hurricanes, Tyler Van Dyke, goes into the night with Rick Ballou. How are things going so far here in Charlotte? Yeah, you enjoying yourself?
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Oh man, my pleasure. Hey, what a great you were brought in, and an outstanding year you did have for Miami. What was that like when your name was called?
It was cool, just representing this team and having Coach Cristobal pick me, Jafari, and Will to represent the team well it's a blessing, and I can't wait for this year. I mean, it's going to be a great year. We've been working hard all summer, and we're ready to showcase our talent this upcoming fall.
Yeah, we just talked with Will Mallory. Mario Cristobal I sat with last night, and I wasn't even aware of the fact that when it's all said and done, Mallory could end up being the leading tight end in the history of Miami. That's incredible considering all the talent they've had there.
Yeah, I mean, Will's a great player.
Yeah.
And people don't realize how fast he is and how athletic he is. He's just got to get the ball in his hand, and he'll go make the play for you. So I'm glad he's on our side.
How important is it, Tyler, for balance this year? I mean, but you got two really good backs, and obviously you passed the football and put up some outstanding numbers a year ago. But how important is it for Miami to have a balanced offensive attack?
I mean, yeah, it's very important to have that, 50-50, 60-40 pass to run game. I mean, run the ball in college football. If you run the ball well, it's going to be hard to lose games. Easier to win. So.
Obviously, Mario Cristobal, and I'll ask you about that in a moment. But for you, perhaps even more important is the direction of the offense. And you look at Josh Gaddis and where he's been and his resume. It's incredibly impressive. He's learned and worked with some of the very best coaches in all of college football. What have you seen from him so far in his style offensively? How much of it changes from a year ago?
Yeah, there's a good amount of change. We ran a lot of RPOs last year, run pass option, and this year it's more of a pro style offense, running play action, full field read concepts, and a good gap scheme run game. So I'm really excited for it.
Yep. Tyler Van Dyke, our guest. He is the quarterback for the University of Miami, and as always, they have a loaded schedule, including a trip to Texas A&M Week 3. I know coaches are like, don't look past anyone, but I imagine you spent perhaps a little bit of time looking at that game.
Yeah, 100%. I'm really excited for that game. Get into the SEC atmosphere and put on for Miami. So I'm really excited to get to College Station and play for Miami again.
You came in and you did well. You guys went 5-1 down the stretch, and it wasn't enough to save the job for Manny Diaz, and now it's Mario Cristobal. But I don't want to take words out of your mouth, but I got to believe there's a positive momentum heading into the season after going 5-1 down the stretch.
Yeah, it definitely is. There's a confidence level that's through the roof right now with a lot of our players, and we really are on that upward trend, especially with Coach Cristobal coming in and bringing all the hype in and all the supporting coaching staff, and we're just really excited. He brought in a lot of guys on the defensive line, some DBs, offensive linemen, running back, 2 receivers, and I feel like those guys are really going to help us get the extra boost to put us to that next level.
Yeah, and as well, how about possibly 5 or 6 transfer portal defensive starters on the other side of the ball? How different has it been for you usually it's freshmen who come in, but in this case with the new rules, you got guys who've played big-time college football and are going to be on that side of the ball for you.
Yeah, it's great. It's always good to have depth when you're playing college football too. So I'm glad those guys joined the good side, and we got guys like Akeem Messador, Dale Porter Jr., Dale Jackson, Mitchell Agude, Caleb Johnson, and a few other guys, Jake Lichtenstein, who are really going to make impact right away.
Yeah.
And that's great for us, and I'm really excited to see what our defense could do this year.
I was here a year ago, and it was Derek King, and it was Kenny Pickett, and it was Sam Howell, and they're saying, oh, what a great quarterback class this is here in the Atlantic Coast Conference. I look around, I think 9 different quarterbacks have been here in 2 days. It's a small fraternity, but what a list of QBs in the ACC.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys. I had a good chance to meet and talk with Brendan Armstrong, Devin Leary, Sam Hartman, Keaton Slovis back at the Manning Passing Academy a couple weeks ago. And
good.
It was good catching up with them and seeing how they throw and all that. And they're all good quarterbacks. So it's definitely a good class here for sure.
Hey, it's wide open. I'm voting Miami to win the Coastal. I mean, you have 7 teams, 4 new coaches. It's really up for grabs. What are your thoughts as you get ready for the year?
Yeah, we're really worried about ourselves. You know, we just got to take one game at a time, one step at a time, and you know, I'm really excited to start getting into ACC play.
As we wrap things up, what has Mario Cristobal brought to the Miami in the short time that you spent with him?
I think he just brings discipline to our team. You know, just every day making sure we do what we got to do, just make sure we do everything right. He has this term that he uses: "How you do everything is how you do anything is how you do everything."
Yeah,
he always says that. So we're really taking that literally and done that. So
look forward to watching you this year. Wish you the very best of luck, Tyler, and thanks for a few minutes here in Jacksonville.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
There he goes, Tyler Van Dyke. He is the starting quarterback for the University of Miami, and he joins us here on the home of the Jaguars, 1010 on the AM, 92.5 FM. Thank you.